Hi there, my name is Bongani Khumalo and I'm currently the marketing director for USP, that is Universal Safety Products, who are the proud manufacturers of the U-mask. Yes, so we approached the chalk factory because we were looking for a donning and doffing video. We always have these things on pamphlets and the back of our boxes in terms of how to put on a mask, how to take it off, and most of all, how to look after the product so that it protects you as efficiently as possible. And part of that is educating the end user how to actually put on the mask efficiently without any contamination, how to keep it safe, and again, taking it off and making sure that it's disposed of properly. That is what we needed to achieve through sort of a visual illustration in the chalk factory. Very happy to say that that's exactly what we achieved together. Yeah, I mean, look, we managed, we got a hold of sort of various sort of media companies, and I think with the chalk factory, there was just clarity in terms of the processes and the steps, which helped us a lot. I mean, we're in the game of manufacturing, so predictability is everything in our business, and in terms of what we do. So I think just engaging with the chalk factory and having them sort of have a clear outline in terms of the processes involved, what we need to do, and what we are trying to achieve as well as a company, together with sort of our ethos and obviously what we want to get and communicate to the end user. It was very, very important that we know exactly what we aim for in terms of achieving that, and the chalk factory was immensely clear with the steps we need to take to get to our end goal. So when it came to the process, obviously it's something that we hadn't done before, so this is definitely a first. But we found out that you need to prepare for the preparation. So that is something new that we didn't know existed. But when it came to the end product, it all made sense. And just when you look at the intricate steps in between, what you go through and the details that it takes to set up a shoot, you understand why that effort needs to be put in. Certainly on shoot day, things ran very smoothly, which is what we're grateful for, and that was all because of the work that was done before, the necessary work that we didn't know we had to do. So with all those steps, being taken care of and just being walked through the process, we had a wonderful end product and a process that ultimately wasn't painful at all. So for me, what stood out was just the detail that the chalk factory goes into in terms of every single stage. I think that was quite something. At some instances, you would have thought, is it really necessary? But once you complete the project, you realize why these things are so important. So credit to the chalk factory by in terms of identifying those minor details, but ultimately so important in terms of achieving the end goal. So that is what we've learned from this whole thing. Yeah, no, the videos are done incredibly well. I mean, the quality is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's an easy watch. They're very, very pleasing on the eye as well. And we've had a lot of traction with them. And obviously they've sort of contributed into the bigger picture of our ethos and our end goal, which is ultimately saving lives. So we're very, very, very happy with the quality. And I mean, everyone we talk to in our industry, in the mining industry, whatever industry we basically service, they've just had beautiful things to say about the video and what it's done for them. Yeah, certainly, definitely recommend the chalk factory. I mean, if you have any project shoots that you have coming up, they'll really make the process pain-free, really, really pain-free, and actually a pleasure, where you feel part of the process and you feel part of the end goal, and it'll almost feel as if you were the one that sort of, would have produced the video. But then you realize there's so much hard work that goes on in the background, the editing, the finer details of your angles, the lighting. I mean, these are things we know nothing about. But with the end product, you appreciate the details that have gone into it. And as I mentioned, you'll feel part of the process. And if it's your business, if it's your company, you always want to be a part of such things that that are so valuable, for your company and your business in general.